Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to 𝗦𝘂𝗀𝗀𝗃. Oh my god, we had a fantastic round one, didn't we? Some really great shots in there. Couple of screw-ups, 2 bogeys, 3 bogeys. With 3 off the lead, we're going to have to play even better than we played last time, which is probably the best round of golf I've ever played in this game. So that's an ask and a half. But yeah, stay focused, stay confident. I'm sure we could do it. Should we go for that hole straight on the green in one shot off the first hole? Could be an instant birdie or even an eagle if we get super lucky.
Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the Pacific Northwest and Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, live second round coverage of the Oregon Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader.
It's pulling quite hard left this time, isn't it? Let's not be a silly Billy. Let's just try and keep it clean. That's not being touched by the wind. That's a worry.
Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway.
It's pretty much where we ended up last time, but this time we meant to do it.
So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range.
Right, so with this finesse shot, we can come up really quite close to where we want to be. Like I say, we're going to get a lot of backspin. Trying to remember now how much backspin we ended up with last time. How much is that wind going to pull me over? That's the question, isn't it? Ball's gone very left. Damn it. Didn't put enough on it and we're going to come all the way off. Oh, that is so disappointing. That is so disappointing. Oh, I needed that to go quite a bit further. I left myself a
Everybody
really long
goes
putt.
to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots, they're just as important.
This is scary as heck. Missed it. Ah!
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by.
That is not the start we needed at all.
All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he's going to fall to 6 under par.
Very disappointing.
On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down.
Right, there's going to be a strong wind. Plus I gave it a bit of extra kick by accident. It's come up really short. Oh man.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Right, we're going to go spinner. Hasn't really worked out well for me, the spinner, but one day it's going to go in the hole. You what? What was that? Why has that gone so far left? Oh, God.
21 feet from pay dirt.
That's uphill. Are you sure that's uphill? That really doesn't look uphill to me.
No, that's not going to get there. That is a tough distance to get right. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is for bogey here at the second. And that won't help the cause one bit.
Now we're likely not in the cutoff.
We head
Not
to the
gonna make the
third
cutoff.
now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Bloody well need something.
Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5.
Right, so we're going to get wind here. So I'm thinking all the way down this right-hand side, bit of extra height. Don't have to overhit it. Oh, that really has gone far right. That's not what we were after.
That is a really good shot. On and 2 on this par 5, but the work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
Right, so I think we're going to be aiming over here. Probably about there. Not a bad effort though.
Frank, that's just a really good putt right there.
Yeah, that's what you call lag putting. You get outside a certain distance, and really your mind has to be about 2-putting and not trying to be a hero.
Hello Marley, how did you get it? I've been messing about with my stuff again.
Up next,
today.
we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below.
I really don't want to overhit this. Oh, that's going so far right.
Oh no, lost that one dead right.
Oh, distractions, right.
Just no chance to hold the fairway there, and it bounds into the thick stuff.
Oh, compare this to
This
the last
gonna be
round we had.
very difficult to get to the green. It's his second from a terrible lie.
Right, that's going to be a really strong wind, so we're going to play it to our advantage. Or Marley's going to rub up against my leg just as I'm taking the shot, and we'll end up over here. Great.
Just
Marley,
need
could
to
you
settle
just sit
down,
down,
relax
please,
on this
mate?
next shot after going out of bounds.
The amount of times somebody splits the fairway after hitting one out of bounds is
That went out of bounds.
astronomical.
Now playing 4 after going OB on that previous shot.
God. Twice. Someone's going to get shouted at today. Right. Ugh.
Just about 5-6 feet. You hate to have to grind for double bogey, but Frank, he better grind.
Yeah, I started the hole off poorly and real struggle here to finish.
Yeah, that's good roll. And that in for a 6 here at the par 4. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward.
Right, cut line is 6 under par. We're currently 4 under par. We've got a lot of work to do here. There's a weird animation that made me nervous.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Not quite as good as our first shot, hey, but that'll do.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to 𝗦𝘂𝗬𝗎𝗍.
Yes, it's 126 yards left to the flag. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
Alright, let's go pitching wedge. Play it short and wide. Just try and plonk it right down where we want it. Looks pretty good. Bit long. I did overhit it.
Well, it's a little past the flag, but with the hole cut in the front third today, no surprise.
It's downhill by much. Go on, go on. Oh man, can you believe my luck?
My goodness, that is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is.
The first par. Goodness me.
The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. That voice in your head will be telling you don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point.
Right, here we go. Nothing too clever. Got so far left. Should have come even further over to the left. Bloody hell. This is the problem with the wind, is just
Now
because
from
it
the bunker.
says,
Yeah, just a little splash out on
I mean,
this
everything
par 3.
indicated it was going to do that, but sometimes when you play expecting the wind to do that, the wind doesn't do anything, and then you're off
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet, not
down
too
that
bad.
side.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Right, come on. Let's get back into a rhythm here.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th. And he'll remain right where he is.
If we can get back to 6 under, 7 under,
We make our
before
turn
the end of the
away
back nine,
from
we'll
the
be
ocean
okay.
now and head to the par 4-7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course.
So the green is more difficult. So let's go full driver then. Not very good thumb action, I have to be honest.
And
That's about where we ended
will
up
do
last
just
time off the
fine.
3-wood, so we did all right from here, I think. Going to get a lot of backspin.
Pretty good tee shot. He'll play this second shot from the right side of the fairway.
Right, so we're going to go up club. Come really far over this way. Hope we don't get too much backspin. Why is the wind doesn't touch it this time? So now I've got all that backspin straight back down the hill. Thank you, game, for being completely inconsistent.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
All right, we need magic here. That will have to do.
Chip shots, you've got to be so precise. You see all the contours of the green. And, well, just needed a few more feet out of that one.
A nasty kick in that. Yep, caught me out. Oh my word!
A couple feet by.
We must have had an incredible first round because I am
That one
getting my arse
It is a
handed to
bogey
me
here
right
at the
now.
7th. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par.
How do you go from thinking
The
you
8th
could
hole
win
is a
this
par
to
4 at
thinking you're not going to qualify for the
385
second
yards.
round?
This one, similar in a lot of
Ow.
ways to the 3rd hole.
But this is
The
how.
bigger hitters can
Exactly
easily
this.
clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their second. Well, this looks really good.
Get on that green. Yeah. Give me an eagle. I need one big time.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
Come on, baby, get lucky. Game. I didn't even leave myself close for a birdie.
It's been an eventful front 9, but this for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th.
I'll take 6
And
under.
that's a step in the right direction. He's going to need a few more of these as we go along.
I'll take 7 under.
As he is 2 shots outside the cut line.
2 shots outside
Well, now to
of
the
the
finishing
cut
hole
line.
here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5 9th. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt.
So I'm going to try and put it in the hole from here.
There. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Now, we went for this last time, didn't we? And we ended up in a right bloody mess, so... No, now we're going all the way to the left. How do we end up going left? Still, left is better than right.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Right, come on, spinner. First time ever. No, that's gone right.
No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie.
Downhill as well. Gonna kick hard, isn't it? Yes.
To it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And this will be a 2 over 38 on this front side.
Come on, we need
We
to
begin the
save
back
our
9
asses
here
now.
at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green.
I'm quite far to the right, very far to the right.
This is going to try and stay on the fairway, and I believe it will up along the right edge, but a good shot.
Good Lord. That's fairway? Doesn't look like fairway to me.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Right. Spinner again. Come on, spinner. Do something good for me for a change. Not a very useful
Okay,
shot. I'm
not too
finding.
bad there. 10-foot putt left.
Downhill. Looks like it's breaking a little bit to the right. Yes.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And that's a step in the right direction, but he is not through to the weekend yet, as he is currently right on the cut line. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green.
Not going to reach there. No, it's not going to reach. Surely not. It bloody is as well. You little git.
And
I
that
never even
a
considered that.
well-placed bunker. It'll collect plenty of shots just like that one, as this indeed rolls into the sand.
I'm quite liking the look of this, actually. Yep, I like. As long as it doesn't give me too much backspin. Perfect.
We talk so much about that dreaded long bunker shot, and that was played beautifully. I would take that any day of the week.
Oh! Damn. That would have been 4 birdies in a row.
Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. But that's going to keep him on the outside looking in terms of playing the weekend. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the
Pressure.
number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here, as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s.
Look at that wind. That is just mental, right? That looks pretty good. It was nearly a perfect shot, to be honest. That will do. It's a chance.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green, and now a birdie putt coming up.
Slightly uphill. Come on, baby. No, too much. Way too much.
That's a bit offline, and it'll leave a good 4 feet coming back.
I need birdies, not pars.
It is a par here at 12, and he'll remain at 6 under par. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5.
The one with no bunkers.
This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. This one started up the right side. Well, you
Pretty
can't
much
walk out
perfect.
and drop it any better than that.
Just
That
where
is
you
a
want it.
fine tee shot right there.
Right. So we need lots of height. We're going to lose a little bit of distance, but not a lot. I'm going to say 4 iron down into the... If I can just get it on the green, that'll do me. pretty good. Oh god, that's got to sit though. Sit, sit, sit. Okay, good.
Got every
Could
bit
have gone
of
five.
that
Could have gone
all
five.
the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5.
Not enough. Game.
Had it right in the heart and just didn't hit it. Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie.
Back where we
done
started,
there. That's in
guys.
for birdie here at 13. And that might
Can you
just wind
believe
up
it?
being the difference, as for the moment, that's going to move him inside the cut line in his quest to play the weekend. On to a
Right.
tough one now, the par 4 14th, listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with, all told.
Gotta go
And
for it.
none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. Oh, look out, that is way right.
As long as that's not out of bounds, we're okay.
Ooh, and that went straight down. That's going to be tough from there. Pretty shaggy line.
that,
here.
90
He'll
to
try muster
97.
up something for his second.
Flop shot. Can we get a flop on there? About a long flop. I'll take a long flop from this position. Looks pretty good. Okay, definitely could have been better.
This for birdie now at 14.
Yeah, we've got 2 things to contend with here. First, it'll be fast back down the hill, but also this is going to be working its way from left to right.
God, that is a lot. God, that is such a huge amount. Wow, and that's left me a really hard
Sometimes
shot.
you get a little fearful of what happens past the hole, that you wind up leaving it short.
Thank goodness for that. Whoa.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And that's going to be good enough to keep him just inside the cut line here in round 2. 4 holes to go as we come to
Come
the
on,
par
I need
3
more.
15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateaued green is not a bad play here.
That's beautiful. Right where I wanted it. It's going to go long, but that's what I was aiming for. That's actually gone a little bit too long, but that is what I was aiming for, so more fool me.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Birdie putt coming up, but you gotta think anything inside of 7 or 8 feet here is pretty darn good.
Gotta get over that hill and roll. Oh, it didn't roll. That's really screwed me over.
Oh, and he didn't hit that squarely at all. 18-footer.
No, kicked. Ah, son of a bitch. Again, we might not make it now. That could be the shot that kills me, because look at this. Look what I've got to do now. Yeah, that's...
Oh, really taking its toll now. Okay, finished off there for double bogey.
Oh my gosh.
That's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16th. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware, the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C.
Miracle putt here would be wonderful.
Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done.
That's going to play from left to right. A little bit of a break. Just got to go in. No, it's not going to make it.
The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. And that's going to move him right up close to that cut line, but he will likely need a birdie at 17 or 18 to play the weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17th. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
Come on, baby. Oh, that's going right. That's a worry and a half. Okay. It's a chance.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
We turn to 𝗦𝘂𝗿𝗁𝗍 III for this look
Going
at
left and
birdie.
then right.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Go on. Yes! Get in
That's
there.
good putt. A birdie here at 1. That might just get him to the weekend as he moves one shot clear of the cut line
Come on.
with 1 hole to play.
Come on. We
On to
need
the
an
home
eagle
hole
here.
to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in too. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Right, what are we looking at? So we're going to aim at this. Feels like it's a little bit uphill. Yeah, I think that would work. Let's have a go at this. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy. Roll back round. That will do very nicely. Oh, yes. Very nice.
Well, that worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green. And
Downhill.
now maybe a huge bump on the
level.
scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for
Go
you.
on.
Well worked that second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball
Come
on the
on.
green and expect it to finish up on that front third.
So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right, Rich. You get off to a good start tomorrow, throw a few birdies in early, and could make it extremely exciting come Sunday.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters.
Unbelievable round of golf there, guys. I mean, seriously. I need to win this in order to qualify for the PGA Tour at the end of my first season. We could have done so much better. If I was playing like this at the beginning of the season, I think we'd be there now. But honestly, this is a must-win event, and I can't believe that I went round 2 under. I'm glad I did it. 2 under is fantastic compared to where we almost were. So we still have a chance, but my goodness me, I'm going to have to play better than that. That was nail-biting stuff. So exciting. I'm hoping you're enjoying this one. I'm totally enjoying it myself. I love the difficulty. I love the challenge. And if I can overcome that challenge and win, I will be elated, and I think justifiably so. We're through. Just. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye for now.